Hey guys, it's Jess from Pizza Books, and today I'm here with a book haul for you. I know I recently did a book haul, but I had a book outlet order come from Boxing Day, which was December 26th. I had a giveaway I won where I won like 8 or 9 independently published books by these authors that I'm really excited about because some of my favorite authors are in that giveaway. And then I have some books that I was sent for review, and then a handful I bought for a Polycon, so I've got 2 big stacks right here. So I'll get to it. The first 2 are from Harlequin, and I'm doing a video for them, and so they sent along Falling for the Wrong Brother by Michelle Major, and then also Imposter's Lore by Carla Neggers. And I don't know too much about these, I just know that they are romances, and so I think this one is like more of like a thrillery romance. There's more suspense to this, so I'm excited to read these 2. The next 3 I bought for a Polycon, and they are for authors that I'm excited to see, and the first one is Goodbye Paradise by Serena Bowen. This one is a MM romance, and I don't know too much about it. It was really cheap on Amazon. I was going to pre-order it from her, but it was cheaper to order on Amazon than pre-order it from her at the signing, so I went ahead and got it, and I'm hoping to read this for Romanceopoly this year as well, so I'm excited to have this. The next 2 are by B.B. Reed, and that is The Knight and The Bandit. I think The Bandit was first and then The Knight is the second one. It's a duet, and I know that these are dark romances. I don't know too much about these either, but they're B.B. Reed super hyped, and again, I think these were cheaper on Amazon than it was to buy from the author to pre-order from, and I want to read these before meeting B.B. Reed because I haven't read anything by her, but I love a good dark romance, and so I decided to go with these, and they're really highly rated on Goodreads, so I picked these up. Then from Berkeley Romance, I was sent a finished copy of The Matchmaker's List by Sonia Lally, and this one comes out very soon. I believe it's the end of January is when this comes out. Oh, it's February 5th, so the beginning of February. And this is about a Indian American, I believe, and she is trying to find love. I think she's almost 30, and she agrees for her grandmother to set her up on dates, and then an ex comes into the picture. So it sounds like a good romance, and so I'm excited to read this soon. Got The Bride Test by Helen Huang from Berkeley Romance. This is the art copy. This comes out in April, and no, it comes out in May. This comes out in May. Wow. So this is a long ways away, but I'm so excited. It's about a woman. She's from the slums of Ho Chi Minh City, and I think she goes to America and like wants to marry this guy. His mother brings her to marry him, and he has autism, and so I loved The Kiss Quotient, so I'm excited for this one as well. Sorry if the lighting keeps on dimming. It is like currently a really gross rainy day, so we'll deal with it. The next book I bought is because Sarah, my best friend, loves this author, and she's gonna be at a Polycon, and that is 44 Chapters About 4 Men by B.B. Easton. This is a weird book to me because it says that it's like kind of autobiographical, but I don't know if it actually is. It's based on true events that have been embellished, approximated, and exaggerated for the sake of humor. So it's kind of based on her life, and I think it's about her dating 4 men until she finds her husband, or like her husband's one of the 4 men. I don't really know. Super high ratings, and it was like really cheap on Amazon, so I went ahead and bought it. Next, you guys also know I got this if you watched my vlog from William and Morrow. I was sent 99% Mine by Sally Thorne. I'm 100 pages in. I'm currently doing a vlog of me reading this. It's amazing so far. I'm like head over heels in love with Tom so far. It's about Darcy, who is a twin, and they have known Tom since they were like 8, and he's always been her brother's best friend, so he's been off limits to her, and they are renovating her grandmother's cottage, and yeah, it's their romance, and I'm loving it. Alright, so the next stack, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books that I won in a giveaway. If you've noticed on Instagram lately, a lot of authors are coming together and doing these big stack of books giveaway, and so they all post about it, and then they post about it like a lot throughout the month, and you have to enter on every one, and then they combine them all. I won one, and so I got all of these books for free, and they're all signed, and I'm so excited. So the first one is Heartbreak Warfare by Heather M. Orgeron and Kate Stewart. I've read Kate Stewart, and I enjoyed the book. It was Drive, and this one I actually bought for Sarah for Christmas, and so I've seen really good things about this. I have no idea what it's about, but it looks good. The next one I'm excited because I have read this author, and I wasn't a huge fan, but I want to try more from her because I've heard her other books are good, and that is No Tomorrow by Carrie Ann Cole, and I'm kind of obsessed with really chunky books, and this one is like chunky. Look at that, and the pages are like really white. I don't know why, but I love that cover, and I really want to give Carrie Ann Cole another chance. I don't know what it's about. but it sounds good. So I don't have time to like read all these synopsises and read them to you, but the next one I've never heard of, and that is Archer by Haley Jenner. And it's got a really interesting cover. I feel like it's like a coloring book and I should just like go ahead and like color in the people. But he's wearing dog tags, so I don't know if it's also a military romance. Let me know if you read this author. I've never heard of her before, but it's cool that I have a book by her. Next, I was also really excited for this. This is the author who kind of was hosting it, so she contacted me, let me know I won, and all the books came super prettily packaged. And this is Execution by Lucia Franco. This is book 2 in the series, but I have the first book on Kindle, so I'm not too disappointed I got the second book in paperback because I have the other one to read. And this is a super tabby romance, so I'm kind of nervous going into it because it's a gymnast with her coach, and I believe he's married. So we'll see how I like that. And again, it's like a super chunky book and I'm obsessed with the covers, so we'll see if I like it. Next is a book I actually already won a copy of earlier in December, and that is Lovers by Fiona Cole. This is the Cards of Love series. I think that it has a different cover as well, but I got this cover twice. So I'm probably going to do a giveaway of this one because this one's not personalized, but my other one is personalized, so keep a lookout on my Instagram for that. Then these next two were probably what I was most excited about winning, and the first one is Lessons in Corruption by Gianna Darling. Why did I even have to look at that? This series is one of my favorite series ever, and I only own the second book. I recently bought the second book over Christmas because of the $5 coupon on Amazon, and then I won the first one. I'm so excited. So now I have both King and Zeus on my shelves, and I'm obsessed. So this was probably the most exciting book in this giveaway. They're motorcycle romances, if you haven't been watching my channel. The next one I'm also super excited for because I only own the first book in this series, and this is the second one, and that is Bad Intentions by Charlie Rose. This one is, I'm really foggy about these two books because I love Charlie Rose, so I get her e-arcs of her books and like devour them and then like forget what they were about a week later because I read them so fast and I was so excited. And I don't really remember what this is about. I remember that they like live in the mountains, like in like houses, but like in the mountains. And it was really good. So I'm gonna have to reread it, and now I can because I own it. And it's signed. I have not met Gianna Darling or Charlie Rose before, and now I have signed books by them, and I'm excited. And the last one I haven't heard of, I think I've heard of the author before, but I don't think I've heard of this book, and that is Pretty Venom by Ella Fields, and it says, hate to love, love to hate. So maybe it's a hate to love romance, I don't know, but this was in that giveaway too. Alright, now I have a stack of books that I got from Book Outlet, and I believe there's a couple missing because I think that my sister might have a couple. I bought a couple for her, so some of them I don't think are in the stack. We'll see. Maybe they are. I think I might have taken them. I don't know. But the first book I picked up was Wildfire by Alona Andrews. This one is book 3 in this series, the Hidden Legacy series. I believe it's only a trilogy. I don't know if they're coming out with more. I'm gonna read the first one this month for Romanceopoly because I'm on Magic Row, which is someone with magic, and my friend Lacey loves the series, so I picked it up. Then I got a copy of Misconduct by Penelope Douglas. I actually only own the UK version of this book because I got a review copy somehow from the UK. I don't know how I got on their list, but I never got the American paperback, and I don't remember anything about this book at all. So I read it when it came out, so I don't remember when it came out. 2015, that was 4 years ago, so it's been a while, and I love Penelope Douglas. I need all of her books, so I need to read this. I believe it's an age gap. I think she's a teacher, and he's the father of one of her students. The next book I got was Things We Know by Heart by Jessie Kirby. This one I don't know much about. Jessie Kirby, I was obsessed with her books in high school, and this came out in that transition where I wasn't in high school anymore and I wasn't really reading YA, so I didn't buy it, but I've really wanted to since then, and they had the paperback for super cheap, and I don't know what it's about, but it's a young adult romance, and I love, like I said, Jessie Kirby's books, so I'm excited to have this. Next is because I've seen this on a lot of people's Instagrams because a lot of people work with Forever, and that is Score by Victoria Denault. This is a hockey romance, and I've been really interested in picking up her books because I've seen her being talked about from Forever romance influencers, I guess, like people who are sent their books, and so I saw that it was on there and I was like, I gotta get it. Finally, it's super cheap, and I had that coupon. I think I only spent like $40 on like 15 books, so I'm excited for this. Next, I was like trying really to add books to my cart really quickly, and then I was going to meet a friend for lunch, and so I like was rushing to order this, so I got Our Dark Duet and didn't order the Savage Song. I got it for my sister because she's been reading a lot of YA lately, of like not contemporary, and I'd heard really good things about these, and I ordered the second one and not the first one, so I'm gonna have to see if they have it at half price books or something. And yeah, I think it's like people are like monsters or something. For my sister, I also got And I Darken by Kirsten White, but she started reading this and wasn't a fan. She couldn't really get into it. I think it's a gender bent Vlad the Impaler story. She wasn't into it that much, so I love the cover, and we'll see if I ever get into this. Next, I got Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. This one, isn't this the one where, so she is like fighting like a battle and like her brother is supposedly dead and then she sees him fighting for the enemy, and it sounds really good, and so I got it also because I knew my sister would probably be interested, but I'm excited, and it's hardback and it's pretty, so I got it. Then I got Stay Sweet by Siobhan Vivian. I know a ton of people have really loved this book last year, and I'm obsessed with the cover, and like the inside is like a gorgeous pink, and like I'm obsessed, and it's about a girl who works at an ice cream shop, so how could I not want this? And it's a YA contemporary, and I'm excited to have it. Then I got The Prince's Gambit by C.S. Pacat. I always want to say P.C. Pacat, but it's C.S. Pacat. And this one is book 2 in the Captive Prince trilogy, and I've heard really mixed things about this trilogy. I own book 1 already, and I'm going to read it soon, and I might as well have had the second one in case I want to continue on. We'll see if I like it. I've heard really mixed things, so yeah. Then I was browsing the thriller section because like sometimes I feel like reading a mystery thriller, and I got I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. This had really high reviews. That's why I got it. I think I was looking at a different one of her books, and then everyone was saying this was a lot better than her newer book, and I don't really know what it's about. It just says, on a rainy afternoon, a mother's life is shattered as her son slips from her grip and runs into the street. I don't know. We'll see. Then I also got Wrecked by J.B. Salisbury, and this one is from Forever Romance, but I bought it from Book Outlet, but I know Forever publishes it, and I know a ton of people love it. It's a military romance, and that's all I know. I guess he moves to a beach town and lives in a boathouse, and this girl shows up, so I don't know. We'll see. The next book I got was Riveted by Mel Jean Brooke. This one's a steampunk romance. This is like the 4th book in the series, but I've seen Mel Jean Brooke since I was in college, and I've been really wanting to pick up her books. And my 4th role for Romance-opoly just so happened to be steampunk, and that's the one I was most intimidated about, so I do have this. I don't know what it's about. I just know it says it's a steampunk and passionate romance, so I'll probably pick this up this month or next month for my 4th role of Romance-opoly, and I'm excited. And that is my book haul. Let me know down below what you've read or what you're excited for me to read. I would love to hear. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.